Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please keep in mind that we all have an eighth house, part of our birth charts that influences our lives. I did a pre-shuffle here for the archetypal energies that are surrounding Scorpio at this time, and I'm pulling a few more cards from the Light Seers Tarot to grab those current energies. But just a moment, Scorpio, your cards are sticky. This one, and this one, and this one. All right. Scorpio, looking good. I'm loving your energy here. So, as far as the archetype that is surrounding Scorpio at this time, this might be you embodying the archetype, or it could be others in your life that you're encountering. Now, companion is the archetype, and all archetypes have light and shadow attributes. So, the light attribute of companion energy is loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. I love that. I absolutely love that for you right now, Scorpio. Beautiful energy. The shadow attributes would be betrayal by misusing confidences. So be mindful of keeping the confidence of people who trust you. All right. And also, it says loss of personal identity. So, this could even be kind of becoming absorbed in partnerships or even business partnerships for Scorpio. I can feel here how you have some amazing energy and you want to be loyal and you want to um, be on the same team as those that you're in company with. However, it's important that you maintain your own authentic individual energies, because that's what makes the mix so dynamic, is what you bring to it, not allowing yourself to kind of shrink in to what others expect or kind of I don't know, want you to be, or you let others take the lead. Okay, I'm feeling Scorpio. It's not the time to let others take the lead, even if it seems like it's easier. So, right here in the area of the self, you, yourself, your current energy, you've got major arcana card number 8, the strength. Okay, so that's an amazing card to have. But strength is not all about like muscles and domination, right? You can have a grace and a vulnerability, but still be strong. You can be a trustworthy individual and be strong for people. I can feel how maybe you've been strong for quite some time and it can get a little exhausting being the strong one, especially when you're supporting others. Especially, I kind of feel how some Scorpios might have been kind of the rock for people in your life as they're kind of whirling haphazardly through their own circumstances and emotional chaos or whatever this could be. And you're like that rock that's there just tethering them. Everything's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it through this. And maybe you have some helpful solutions as well, but I can feel how that gets exhausting. I can feel how you desire the same kind of support when it's your turn to receive that. But I must also say, I can feel a kind of a stonewall here to where you want the support, but you won't ask for the support because maybe you want them to just bring it like you bring it, or maybe you don't want to put anyone out by asking for something when you know that they have their own things going on, or maybe you don't want to be seen as someone who has to need help now for whatever reason because you're so used to being the one who's always helping. I need to say that it is written into the divine plan for even those who lead and inspire to receive the help and support of those that they typically are the ones to support. Okay, I know it seems like a flip-flop, but it's really beneficial to the life path blueprint of you and of them to experience both sides of the coin here. So don't have any misgivings, if you can help it, around this, allowing others to support you, even though you're strong and capable. Okay, we know this, but it's important for them to support you when you need it. Now, let's clarify this strength card here with the playing card deck. Spirit, what is it for Scorpio? There it is. Oh, all right. So you have the two of spades. This is back and forth in your mind, this or that, something that you're kicking around, whatever this could be. I kind of feel how we were talking about the strength and the vulnerability, and how, oh no, those are two different things. Heidi, I've got to be strong. I can't tell them my back hurts or that I can't show up or whatever this is. I need to say something about this. You are what matters most in your world. And this two of spades can be mental clutter here that's just diminishing the quality of your full potential. So recognize where your headspace is at, okay? Because you might feel somewhat defeated. You might feel weighed down. You might feel like circumstances are up in the air or whatever this could be. But the truth of the matter is, it's like you've made it through so much in your lifetime that this is like water off a duck's back. You know what I mean? But when we make mountains out of molehills in our lives, then we begin this like stressful, heightened energetic pattern that is not conducive. And I don't feel necessarily like this is you. I almost feel like, Scorpio, you're picking it up by proxy from the people that are important in your life at work or at home. I feel like you're kind of the calm in the center of the storm, but then you pick it up yourself and then it has to go somewhere, right? So journal these things down, burn the paper, get rid of them, whatever you need to do. Maybe go for a jog. However you work this out, becoming more mindful, Scorpio, not getting trapped in the headspace, not getting discouraged and defeated in the headspace before you even have the chance to move forward. Okay. I feel how that can kind of stop you up here like a stalemate. When the time is right to do something, you will, and it won't feel so hard. I feel how being receptive to people and being neutral and not adding to the emotional momentum is something that you either are already being mindful of, or that you should try to be a little more mindful of, because your energy is powerful, and it packs the momentum as well. So like when you get riled up and drawn in, then so do others. But when are stepping on a good foot, then so are others, right? It's kind of twofold. But you don't have to let those other people get to you in the same way, because you have your own empowered awareness to see this happening and to adjust yourself accordingly. Now, here in the area of your money matters, all right, Scorpio, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which simply says that whatever you're doing is working, okay? You're working for your money's coming through. I kind of feel a little bit of stagnancy here. Sometimes when we are doing the same old thing, we're at the drawing board, we see the same old utensils, and we're kind of like, blah, where do I go? What do I start? Diving in with both feet and just remembering why you are doing this, coming back to that thread of love, of purpose, of why you're doing this, will help you to feel more reinvigorated as you continue making that money for your household, Scorpio. I also see some Scorpios here who have some kind of crafts or projects or hobbies that could definitely benefit their house in some way. Maybe you make things or refurbish things or whatever that you could sell if you desire to do that. The moon cycles here speak about the time that has passed, and recognizing that the harvest will come to fruition when the time is right. And I feel for some Scorpios, this is about the stability that you have had, and just remembering that thread of why, and the thread of love, and the thread of intention and purpose for doing the job that you do, even if it's just because you need to pay your bills. Okay. Like, oh, I hate my job, but it pays my bills. So then don't go in there hating the job. Go in there loving the fact that your bills are going to be paid. I hope this makes sense to you, Scorpio. Drop a comment and let me know if this makes sense to you. Okay. And that'll shift around not only your mood and attitude, but the kind of day that you're going to have, the kind of energy that moves through your office or wherever you work, through your projects, through your craft, through your service. It's going to reverberate in a very positive way when you step in, not hating being there, but loving the fact that you're there so you can pay your bills, right? Just finding that thread of love. Or maybe you do love what you do and you just need that reminder there. You know what? I do love being in service in this way for whatever it is need that you seem to fill in your community. Let's go a little deeper with the playing cards here for the Eight of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify that Eight of Pentacles for Scorpio. Okay. So the Four of Clubs is what's showing up here for you as far as Eight of Pentacles. So the Four of Clubs speaks about your house and home. So for some Scorpios, this might be a call to work from home. those crafts, that project, that hobby, whatever that might be able to be lucrative for you, reselling things, refurbishing, whatever. Maybe you've got a lot of knickknacks stored up. Maybe you make things, but you don't realize that they are of value and could be sold to others. This could also be a call to work from home. And don't forget that you can do that. Now that we have the technology that we do and the internet, we can do a lot of things from home. You can teach people how to do anything that you know how to do, and you can teach it to people online and earn money by doing so, if that's a passion that you have, Scorpio. Also, remember that this money you make is funding your house and home, the stability of your life, the important qualities of you, of your family, the life that you have day to day. That's what this speaks about. So remember, you're working for the quality of life that you want to have. And so are your companions, if that is something that applies here. I feel how it needs to be fair and balanced, and there might be some kind of an imbalance. So if Scorpio is able to communicate and speak up about some things, voice some of these concerns with the companion, and everybody's on the same page, that could be beneficial. These might be housemates that I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be partner, but it could be. Could also be roommates or in-laws or whomever might share your space with you. It could even be at work, talking about speaking up about how things could flow better when you have ideas, all right? Because you have ideas for a reason, so that they can be shared and evaluated and potentially up-level the group. All right, so here in the area of people in your life, you've got the Page of Wands. So the page is youthful energy. This could be a young person in your life that you're kind of focused on at this time. It could be a new person in your life that you're focused on at this time. This could also be you or people in your life who are acting in new ways, okay? The Wands is taking actionable steps, but the page is taking new steps, okay? So maybe you or your folks in your life are starting a new diet. Maybe they're coming up with an exercise routine, learning a new craft or hobby, new job, learning to dance. Who knows what this is? Maybe people are acting in new ways. Maybe there are spiritual awakenings popping up all around you. Who knows what this is? Spirit is encouraging you to step into the flow of this new vibrant energy and not to discourage this new flow of change. It may not be forever, but it's encouraging growth and progress in an otherwise stagnant individual. All right. So Spirit is suggesting that support others in their new endeavors, because it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad thing. And you might be just the ticket. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. You might be just the person who needs to support them in that. This is a transformation card. This is a transformative card. So this is the card to clarify the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a step in a new direction. It might be uncertain. It might not quite be so sure. It might be a little risky or scary because they don't know yet, or they're not sure if they can pull it off. Now look, this black this is actually the Joker in the playing cards, but this is the dark one. So this speaks to me about the darkness and the dark patterns in life and stepping away from them. Okay, so maybe Scorpio's folks are trying to quit smoking, quit drinking, quit using drugs, quit hanging around the wrong crowd, lose some weight, transform some of their deep, dark whatevers, okay? Whatever shortcomings people feel that they have or have been through. I feel how this has been highlighted in the recent past for Scorpio or Scorpio's family or friends, folks, close folks here. And now they're really wanting to step on a new path. Someone's wanting to step firmly in a new direction because they really see what they've done here, what has happened. They felt the consequences of what they've been through. All right. So support them in there in that way. Scorpio, I got chills on this for you. I feel like this is a step in a great direction, even though it may have been a little uncertain or scary before, especially you being I feel like you are more of a bystander witnessing this in someone you care about, although this could be you having been through the darkness as well and stepping in a new way of being with everyone else. Either way, I feel like this is great energy. So I'm going to get some final guidance for Scorpio here from my own real life oracle deck. Final guidance for Scorpio, please, Spirit. And also for my She Sirens Oracle, just one moment, final guidance. There it is. Ooh, look at that. Scorpio. Love that there. Okay, so the Fork in the road obviously indicates that there are some changes afoot. I said things are shifting, things are moving. You deciding which direction you want things to go and having an active voice and an active hand in this will help everyone to flow in the same direction. This fork in the road is also a call not to just stand still like that fork in the middle of the road. You've got to do something. You've got to jump on one side or the other in order to make your life happen. All right. This could even be a call to take the high road. As I was saying, betrayal by misusing confidences or the loss of personal identity. Some of these shadow attributes here of the companion speak to me about needing to take the high road. Maybe before I used to shrink in. Maybe before I used to not speak up. Maybe before I would break confidence or just say, please don't tell anyone I told you this secret, right? This kind of thing. But now I'm taking the high road and I'm taking the path less traveled. I'm doing what I know to be right, even if it's hard. All right. I really feel shifts for Scorpio, but it takes you walking in the direction of the shift to sustain it. Now, the other card is Mystic. Love that. I love the stars on the card. I love the blue. I love everything about this card here. Mystic. I feel how Scorpio's very intuitive, very plugged in. I feel like this whole train wreck here, like you saw it happening and you probably see the other side coming out. And I want you to know that it's here. That's what this fork is. The other side of all this nonsense and stress, the other side of this that you've been kicking around in your head, it's here and your intuition knows it. And it's not going to fail you. Even if it feels like you have to make a quick decision in the moment, I kind of feel how Scorpio, it might feel that way. In that moment, you've got to listen to your intuition and act with your instinct, right? And it's going to be the right thing. It's going to be the right direction. Trust yourself the way that you trust other people in your life, or even more so, okay? Because I feel how you are leading even from a silent position, kind of like a silent partner who's pulling all the strings. However, Spirit is calling you to step in and have a more active role, a more vocal role, a more actionable role to ensure the success of you and everyone else involved, be it at work, at home, or both. All right, Scorpio, I hope that resonated with you. Drop a comment and let me know if that made any sense at all or if it was a bunch of garbage. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. That does make a difference. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything from me. Until the next one, I send you guys all the love and all the blessings. Bye, Scorpio.